I got fired by text message. It happened at my friend's birthday party. I was sitting at the table, drinking, laughing, having a good time. And then I saw a notification on my phone. I still remember. It was this old beat-up Samsung. Something like this one. Actually, even worse. My boss told me I wasn't doing my job well enough. And honestly, he was probably right. But that wasn't really the point anymore. The point was, I spent the rest of that birthday party quiet, just sitting there, while everyone around me was celebrating, thinking about how many ways there are to not depend on a boss. How many options actually exist out there? I just hadn't built any of them yet. And that's exactly what today's story is about. 1931, New York City. The Great Depression is in full swing. And someone just finished building the tallest skyscraper in the world, 102 floors, right in the middle of Manhattan, and it was empty. No tenants, no income. Just a massive tower bleeding money every single day. Taxes, maintenance, security, while the entire economy collapsed around it. The press had a name for it: the empty state building. The rational move was obvious. Find a buyer, cut your losses, walk away. But instead, someone asked a different question. Okay, offices aren't working. What else does this building actually have? The answer was almost embarrassingly simple. The view. They opened observation decks. $1 a ticket. $1 in 1931 is roughly $22 today. Not nothing, especially if you don't have a job. And about 1 million people showed up in the first year. Think about that for a second. And actually, I want to ask you something directly. Would you have paid that dollar in 1931? No job. Nothing stable. Everything falling apart. And someone asks you for $1 just to go up and look at the city. Honestly, I don't know what I would have done. But 1 million people said yes. And that one decision kept the whole building alive. Now, the spire. This is the part I find most fascinating. And I'll be honest, I never really thought about why skyscrapers even have spires until I looked into this. Always noticed them. Never actually wondered why. Turns out, the answer is genuinely strange. The spire on the Empire State Building was originally designed as a mooring mast for airships. Real airships. Zeppelins. The idea was that they'd float above Manhattan. Passengers would walk down a gangway, and they'd already be in the city. It never worked. Winds too strong. Logistics impossible. Not once did an airship dock there. Failed idea. By every measure, except that same structure eventually became the backbone for broadcast antennas. Radio, then television, then telecommunications. Today, those antennas bring in tens of millions of dollars every year. From something that started as a mistake. We're taught that value comes from a plan, but sometimes the most valuable things come from exactly what didn't work. So here's the full picture today. 3 completely independent income streams. Office rentals, observation decks, around $100 million in strong years. Telecom antennas, tens of millions, just for being tall and in the right place. In 2020, when offices emptied out, tourism partially covered it. When tourism stopped, offices came back, never broken all at once. No single point of failure. And this is what I keep coming back to. One job, one income, one text on an old Samsung at a birthday party, and that was it. It felt stable until someone decided it wasn't. This building survived nearly 100 years. A depression, a world war, a pandemic. Not because the plan was perfect, but because when one thing broke, something else held. The question isn't how much you're earning right now. It's what holds when this one thing disappears. I didn't have an answer to that back then. Working on it now. If right now you only have one income source, you know exactly what I mean.